All right, I want to concentrate on, you know, I'm up to 1,941 videos now, and I want to concentrate as much as I can on beginners right now, because I think that the more people we can become to get carving, then I have projects for beginners, I have projects, but I'm going to concentrate more on beginner projects if I possibly can. And I'm going to take you now through the process of what this is going to be and how I accomplish this, in other words. Now, I start off simply with a pattern. I may get this pattern off the internet or whatever, and so I get the pattern, and now if you print it off of the internet and it's too big, then you simply go down to a copying machine, and now they reduce and enlarge and do all that other stuff, in other words. So I reduced this whale here, this simple whale here, to a pattern that I can fit on. This is a piece of 3/4 inch basswood, and that's all that it needs to be, as thick as it needs to be, because this is a very simple project we're going to be doing. So from that point, I take the whale and I lay it on. I try to come to the end as close as I can, because I take my, now let me look at my camera and make sure that I have this where I want it. I don't think it's where I want it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Down now. Now we're seeing where I'm going to be at. It is important to me to show you the steps that go through to creating this. Now I'm going to come over here. Now you take your pattern and you take a piece of carbon paper. Yes, they still make carbon paper. It's old. People don't use it a whole lot much anymore, but for carvers, we still use it. But we take a piece of carbon paper and we get our piece the way we want it. And now I want to bring this down just a little bit because this is not fitting just right. There we go. That's perfect. So it will all get on. And you draw I am so sorry. Somebody is doing some you draw your piece here. And I'm just going to draw the piece out. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and put this in here and put where the eye is. And there's a fin that goes here, but we'll draw the little fin out. In other words, the way we all right. Now there is our little whale that we have here. I'm just shadowing it more. And there's where the eye is. Okay. Now, I'm going to end this, or I don't need to end it necessarily. If you can see the piece, in other words, let me bring the stuff up. And the next thing we're going to do, well, let me get my camera right. I'm going to cut this piece out with my bandsaw, and I'll show you how I do that, in other words. And we're going to do this beginner piece, in other words, of how to do it. A lot of people just wonder how it all comes together at first. And that's how it all comes together. I'm just doing that a little bit longer. But we're going to close this up now, and next I'll show you how I cut it out. Okay? And the little excuse me, the little fin basically is just like this, and it just curves like that, and then it comes back like that, in other words. But we're going to cut that out of like a ½ inch piece of basswood, because there's no use cutting that out of 3/4. Okay? And so the next thing I'm going to show you is how I cut it out.